So I've got an E70 X5, and when we lock the car, only the driver's door locks, none of the rest of them do. So I'm still pressing it, nothing happens. When I press unlock, nothing happens. The door's not unlocking. That door's not unlocking. So this door then stays deadlocked, not opening. We can see the buttons and the key works because the window's closed and I press and hold. And it opens when I press and hold also. So the key is operational. So I have to then take the key blade out. That's the only way to get the door proper to pop back up and be able to open the door. Leave that in there just for lock it again. Will not unlock until I use the key blade on the door. So also then when we get in the car, this does not work. It locks the driver's door again. But when I'm pressing it, nothing. And this door always open. Same as the rears. Always unlocked. Actually that one doesn't look like it is locked. That one looks like it's open. Door's open. Let's see what this one's like. So this one's open. It's not deadlocked at least. I don't think it's going to open from the outside though. I'll just check that that opens from the outside. So for me to get out, I've then got to so even though this is all the way down, the door does open from the outside. This door panel looks very loose also. I'm not sure if someone's been messing around with this car, because when I open it from the inside door handle with this, it's pulling the pin up like that is locked. So we'll scan the car and see what codes this thing's got, because this is doing some weird stuff. Could be like a footwell module issue maybe. So we've scanned the faults and I'm just going to see what they've come up with. So 3AD, usual stuff, Glowplug codes, maybe we'll look into that in a little bit. We're just going to see if there's anything. These ones down here look very interesting. That's junction box electrics, JBE, central locking relay unlocking, central locking relay locking. So that's A6D4 and A6D5. All of them happened at the same time, 143.080. So the BMW diagnostic ISTA program is indicated to reset the junction box electrics before continuing. So the junction box on a right-hand drive is under on the passenger side footwell, so on the left footwell. So remove this panel here with a couple of Phillips screws. And I've unplugged all these wiring plugs just so then this junction box electrics that we're looking at here is also a fuse box, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hinging it down. Now this wiring plug at the back we can actually leave on, as it will flex on the wiring when the junction box electrics comes down, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We can leave that plugged in, and we'll just move these wires out of the way. So this is the bottom of the JBE, a fuse box, and we'll just go in and undo this screw. And this Phillips. This unit comes down, and this is the JBE here. and we can see two large wiring multi-plugs on it also. So while the junction box is down, we're going to check a couple of fuses. We're going to check F27 and F28, these two 15 amp fuses here. If I use the screwdriver, you can probably see them better. I haven't too. Now, this will be rotated 180 degrees if you're working on a left-hand drive car, where this would be over on that side of the car. But this will be 180 degrees out, so these fuses will be up here somewhere. So you just, yeah, it'll just be back to front. So not difficult, you just have to work that out. So I can get to these quite easily with my test light. So that's lighting up. Good, good, good. And we've got nothing on this fuse. So this is F28. So we've got power into the fuse, power into this fuse, power out. No power out from this fuse. So this fuse is blown. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Anyway, it's blown. So put this new 15 amp fuse up in here and see if it blows straight away. Or at least see if we get our locks to operate. So we've got our new fuse in, we'll just check that it still is good. So we now got power there, got power the other side. I'll operate the locks, see if the car locks or not. If not, we'll see if that fuse is blown again. There we go. This door is not opening, but what's going on there? Okay, that looks alright. Probably take that off before we shut the door. Okay, so it's all working again. Now, we don't know why that fuse is blown. It's only a 15 amp fuse, but it could be that there's a bad lock actuator, that one of these is drawing too much current and it's going to fail again. Don't know. So if you see I press it now and it's not doing anything, it might have blown again. Or it might be that I've just overloaded it and it's gone into heat protection. Be interesting to see if it's blown it again, because then we know we do have an issue we need to look further into. So a little bit more testing. The fuse is not blown again. This door, when I press the unlock button here, this is what I'm pressing, is not reacting. The rest of the doors are unlocking, unlocking, unlocking. Driver's door. Nothing. So I'd suggest that one has got a failed door lock most likely, and that is the cause of that fuse blowing. Just too much load on the circuit, because it was working for a moment there, and just before when we were looking at the fuses, and we might be able to get it to come back. We've now unlocked it. Nothing. So I'd say this door lock is the problem most likely. We'll obviously check wiring when we strip the door panel off, but that's probably the reason why that fuse is blown.